Hello, everyone. It's me, Violet Chachki,
And me Gottmik.
and you are watching. Should we start saying in your? Should we change it to listening? I'm so confused.
Well, you're listening now, Gorge. I mean, I guess you're always listening.
We should say you're tuned in to. What is this, a radio
Okay,
show?
Grandpa.
You're tuned in to Gorge. Don't touch that dial.
Tuned in, it works for me, honestly.
So today we are doing a very special episode. I'm currently on my tour in Canada, my solo tour for A Lot More Me. Where the fuck are you?
And I am in the UK. It is really early because Violet got in late her time, which was buck wild early my time. So we started filming this around 3:30 or 4 a.m., maybe 5, 4, 5. I don't know.
It's like 11. It's midnight.
Right. I got to watch the sunrise with you. Oh, I'm in the UK. I'm doing some UK Europe gigs while you're gigging. Can't sleep, obviously, you know.
I love it. We are just working girls. We just don't stop, can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. I love it.
I'm proud of you. I love it. You just
I'm
go.
proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Have to. I love that for us.
You are watching another thrilling, chilling, exciting
episode of No Gorge.
No Gorge.
It's fucking sunrise right now.
Good. Well, hello. How are you?
I'm so gorgeous. How are you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just got into where?
Winnipeg.
My favorite city in the world.
I know. I don't really understand the geography of Canada.
Me either. And the Canadians are so dramatic about it. It's like,
I know.
It's like Toronto and whatever else.
Montreal.
It's like Montreal. And then everything else are like, oh, gross. I'm like, okay,
no,
it seems the same to me.
No, it seems like literally Canada to me is like one place. Like it's just
when we were at that fucking
Canada
Stampede, everyone was like, I can't believe you had fun. That's in the middle of nowhere and everyone hates it. And I was like, it literally looks the same.
Yeah, it's like same vibe. Exact same vibe to me. Like, yeah, no. As on the microphone, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Winnipeg tomorrow. And they're like, boo, boo. And I'm like, okay.
You know, it's like Canada cities are like a sports teams. Like, yeah. It's so weird.
Like, can you imagine being like, yeah, I'm going to Albuquerque and everyone being like,
boo,
boo.
Yeah, it's very odd. Odd dynamics over there.
Yeah.
Stick to the syrup and mousse as I told them.
Yeah, we were just in Canada doing the Calgary Stampede, which I still to this day
I don't get.
No idea what that is.
No one does. I don't think they do.
In my mind, we were gonna be wearing like big hats, like sitting.
You were.
That was a cowboy hat.
You mean like gorgeous, like
yes,
Derby,
like Philip Tracy,
because Jordan told us that it was Kentucky Derby vibes, but I guess it's like Western rodeo.
That was not the Kentucky Derby vibe.
Well,
in my mind,
where even were the horses?
So it's like the horses
are in like one. The horses are in like one section, and then it's just an excuse for the rest of the town to look country or something, and then like throw parties.
I don't get it.
Also, that rooftop party we went to, it was like really chill. It was like not a crazy amount of people, chill vibes. And when we were at the event, they were like, "You're gonna want Molly." It is Molly vibes. Do you remember that? They're like, everyone needs to be on it's the craziest vibe you'll ever see. You need drugs. I was like, oh my god, it must be a crazy party. And we go to like a chill rooftop around the fire.
Yeah.
I was like,
this is a fucking Tuesday night in WeHo, baby.
A Tuesday at like 4 p.m.
Tuesday. I have fun though. I really like Canada.
Yeah, me too. I mean, we went vintage shopping that one time. It was stunning.
Oh,
that restaurant we went to was so good. Also,
the mushroom soup.
Yes, that one too.
I was in Toronto yesterday and I walked around the Needle, like outside, like on a wire.
Ew.
I know.
Oh my god, you got edgy while I was gone.
It was scary.
I could imagine that.
It was scary.
Was that your date?
Mm-hmm.
I love.
What?
I just love walking around the needle on a date.
It was actually very cute. It was very romantic.
I can imagine. I love it.
It was scary.
I can imagine.
We just
He was just there to
spent
protect you.
Yeah, pretty much. No, there's this part. There's like a part where they like, we're gonna like do tricks. So they like make you like lean. Like you're literally on the edge. Like if this is the fucking edge,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
feet are literally like here, and they make you like lean over the edge, and like because you were in like a harness with like a wire attached to the building.
If you would have died that way, I'd have been so pissed.
I know,
I would have been so mad.
Well, I was leaning over and I was like, because it's just carabiners. Like it's literally a carabiner and a carabiner, and like the same thing I use for my aerial stuff. So I was like I could
lesbian vibes.
literally just like jump off. And that's what I was thinking about. I don't think it'd be good for you to go.
Oh, because I would have I jump.
Yeah, you're a jumper.
Yeah, I am a jumper.
You're a jumper.
Oh my god, well that's so fun. I've been like the most like I've never had a jet lag issue in my life until this trip. I don't know what's going on. And British TV is just absolutely out of pocket. Like there's never shows on, but I always blame the hotels. But this time I'm like 100% sure it's just TV. Except it's like absolutely nothing, or it's like Naked Attraction. Like
why are you like
flipping
through the channels on British television?
I love flipping through the channels on every television. I don't discriminate. But literally have you seen Naked Attraction?
Why would I have
that show where they like judge people, like they stand, it's like a person and then it's like a bunch of like if the guy's in the middle, there's like 5 guys and then the thing keeps raising and you like judge their feet and then you judge their dicks and then you judge their stomachs and then you judge their feet or their head.
What?
And then you like and then you're like I don't like his dick. I don't like his dick. And then you like get rid of one every like layer.
Oh,
and it's like
the face is the last layer though.
The last one, and then they speak too, and then the speaking gets one too. But I'm like, it's either absolutely nothing on TV ever, or like that, like out of pocket. I'm like,
I'd like to watch that. Speaking of dicks, we went to a strip club in Montreal, and it was
gorgeous.
One that was gorgeous, like stunning. Like stunning.
I cannot. That's like all I want to do in my life, and you always say we're going, and we never do.
Well, you should have came on tour with me because we went.
I was going to go to the Canadian tour just to hope that we could go to the male strip club.
Wait, why did we not go out when we were in Montreal for the Halloween tour?
I don't know. It seems like I would have.
Because it's a whole street of strip clubs.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, wow.
I also saw last night, I was in Toronto, and I saw the worst drag I've ever seen in my entire life.
Name.
I don't know well, I'm not going to say their names. I'm not going to embarrass them. But like, and I also, in the exact same show, I saw the best drag I've ever seen in my entire life. It was.
Do you think it was because of the comparison?
Possibly. It was very polarizing, I will say.
What were they wearing?
Okay, well, the worst one was wearing like a red like sequin top, like a red sequin tube top, and then red leather shorts.
Tube
like,
top?
It looked like
a tube top?
Like a little like crop top. It looked like she
Stomach
fell,
out?
Stomach
it
out.
Gets worse. No.
Stomach out. It looked like she fell into the clearance rack at like a Charlotte Russe in like 2012.
And like a Vanjie booty.
I don't even think I was too taken aback to even look at the shoe. It was a crowded bar. But they also did like 4 numbers in a row. Like every drag.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you went to that? Isn't that one bar that I always turn out? I love that bar.
Woody's.
Yeah, that was good. But the 4 number thing is weird.
I'm like, are they not? I'm exhausted looking at that.
I know. It's like, that's exhausted. We want to see look changes. I know they don't, clearly. But we do. And people aren't like buck wild tippers there. So it's kind of just like you're doing a lot.
This girl who was doing, she was literally, let me do it. Hold on. She was like.
Very yes. That's our Halloween tour choreo. Stop.
She was doing that for 4 songs. That's all she was doing.
Why was the other person the best?
because it was just so
Just because
good.
it's like refreshing, or like what happened?
They did this song, and I actually messaged them and asked them for the song name, and they didn't give it to me. But it was the
They
lyrics.
said no, or they like never
They
responded.
just didn't respond. They were like, "Oh, thanks, babe. Good to see you," and like didn't respond to the question.
Bitch, you gotta pull out the Shazam. You gotta pull out the Shazam. Siri, what song is this, bitch?
Well, no, I like Google, but the song was like, it was called like "Life's a Bitch," but it was like a bitch track. It was just so good, and the way she was just like dancing, it was amazing. It was really, really good.
I wonder who it was.
She was a Brazilian queen, and she's like, it's good to see you. Literally, I might have a memory problem. Like, I think I need to start taking memory pills because
You're telling me.
we should probably like, is there someone that could sponsor our podcast for like memory?
Brain.
Yeah, brain.
Maybe
function.
hims and hers. Hims and hers.
Because get into this, Titsulu. So one of my dancers on tour with me right now, Justin. Do you remember that time in Los Angeles? It was me, you, Jordan, and Greg. We all went to dinner. And then you guys dropped me off at that hotel in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that night, I told you the story. This was like, when was this? This was like 2021. Months.
I don't think it was that long ago, but yes, it was a while
definitely
ago.
not December. It was like
Right.
December, November, whatever. It was last year. So you guys brought me off at the hotel. I go and hook up because I was after Palm Springs Pride because I had just met this guy at Palm Springs Pride and I was going to his hotel room to hook up. So I go to his hotel room to hook up. Remember this?
Yeah, I do. I remember everything.
Okay. So I'm hooking up with this guy and then two random guys bust into the hotel room.
Yeah, I do remember all of this. He was one of the guys.
Yes. And I did not realize it until at dinner tonight because like last night at Woody's, he's like, this other guy was there and he's like, "Oh, hey, Violet, good to like." I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." He's like, "Oh, well, good to see you again." And I'm like, "Okay, like, don't remember meeting you, but that's weird." And then at dinner tonight, Justin was like, "Oh, you don't remember meeting him?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "You remember Eric, though?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Eric from Palm Springs." And I'm like, "Oh." And then he's like, "Yeah, you met me that night too." And I'm like,
Okay, but situations like that, people cannot expect you to remember.
Well, they do.
I think I do have a little bit of a gift on like, I might be the queen of pivoting the situation though. Like when it goes south like that, I'm like, yes, you. And I'm like, I kind of kill it.
You're the queen of pivoting in any situation. You'll live a long and happy life. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Marry that.
Very that. Not doing it you can't tell people that.
People need to know. People need to know the real you.
No. Cut the cameras, dead ass.
No, because I'm ready for your stand-up. I'm ready for you to become the Bianca Del Rio of your generation.
My generation. No, I definitely want to get into the stand-up gig a little bit. I think
because when you get on a roll, when you're in a good, it hits.
When I have like a hit joke or two, and it's like the same stable group, I'm like, let's go, sister. I'm like, let's drive that knife, like hit that knife and twist, like yeah.
Let's go. Like the jacuzzi at Palm Springs, we were both on. That was like the best stand-up we've ever done.
Literally, ever.
That was, you going,
I think
I'm back now, so you can exist again.
Yeah, no, I have this thing where I don't think it's like part of my God complex that we've talked about throughout the show.
Okay,
but
it's not just you, it's
like
everyone has this. Where like
I don't think they do, Violet. That's the thing. We're just psycho.
No, main character syndrome is like a universal thing.
I mean, to some degree with crazy people, but I literally have this thing where I'm like, I just don't really get how people would be like living if I'm not there.
Like you walk away and everyone just goes.
Yeah, like world history. It's like they were alive before me.
Wait, speaking of world history, did we ever get into our world history episode? We never did our world history episode.
No, we have to.
And that's a conversation that we originally had in London, is because we were talking about how British people just like killed everyone and took over the world. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It started I think it started because we were talking about Hamilton.
No, we were not talking about. You are always talking about Hamilton.
No, I'm not.
Literally, you're like, this happened in Hamilton. We could literally be. Yeah, you'd be like, this was in Hamilton.
Well, this is like a spiral side note. You're gonna die. So, like I said, I've been so jet lagged. It's been insane. Like I wake up at like 5 or 6 p.m. and I'm like, great, perfect. So the other day I woke up and I was like, it was like 6 p.m. and I was like, maybe 6:30, maybe 6:45.
Okay,
and I,
we get it. You woke up.
I know. And I was like, oh, I have to go to the pharmacy like before it closes because I like don't have deodorant and like just like things. So I was like, I know. I know. So I was like, oh,
Shocking.
as if stinky queen to talk. Shut the fuck up.
You smell so. You're a smelly ass queen.
You're a smelly ass queen. But we look great, so it's fine. And so
But we're fabulous.
We're fabulous, so it's fine. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go run in. It's like so close. Like I'll just didn't brush my teeth, didn't wear deodorant, wear like a hoodie and like a beanie and basketball shorts, and then like walked out of the hotel room and right across the street, Dear Evan Hansen's playing, which is this musical. And I'm like walking by, and the person at the front of the line was like, oh my God, Gottmik, like come in and watch this musical right now. It's literally right now. And I was like, okay. So I literally going, like, no deodorant, no brush teeth, disgusting, like pajamas basically.
Babe,
they
I
put
don't
me in
feel
this
like you ever
gorgeous place. Yes, I do. What the fuck? Side note, so weird. That's your house. It's you. Shut up.
You come to my house smelling rank sometimes.
It's you. What am I trying to impress? It's fine.
Me. You're trying to impress
Oh
me.
my God. You blow dry your gaff in my face. Like, don't.
Okay. All right. Well.
But anyway, so she like sees me. They're like bringing me champagne. Like, it's like buck wild. I'm like, what is going on? And so like at intermission, they're like, come to this private room for like more privacy. And I'm like, okay. So I'm literally like taken to this room. It's like an old, gorgeous theater, no air conditioning. They open the door, it's like a bunch of old men. And it's like all the people that own all the theaters in London who wanted to meet me and have me sign things. I literally am so gross. They had me take photos with their children.
No.
There's no air conditioning. I'm literally sweating so much. I smell so bad. I'm like signing like the books. Like it was so bad. And they're like, come see Hamilton. Like, come see this. And I was like, oh my God, get me out of this fucking room. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, is it hot in here? No. And they're like, a little bit. And I was like, I think so.
The no AC thing, I will say that. It's the one thing about Canada that I can appreciate. They have air conditioning.
See, I literally was like that. I was like fucking Kristen Wiig in Bridesmaids when she has food poisoning. I was like eating the nut.
The Jordan almonds.
It's literally what I was feeling when I was talking to the guys. But I was like, that was the wildest situation that ever happened ever to me. I was like, no.
Yeah, poor you. Free shows, champagne, VIPs, autographs. Sounds like
How do I do it?
How do you
How
do
do I do it?
Sounds like you've really been roughing it across the pond there.
I have. I really have.
Do you miss me? Do you miss the No Gorge tour? I mean,
I actually do. I did like 2 gigs. Well, obviously I miss you. Nah. But like I did 2 gigs and it's like I did like a couple solo gigs like in between our tour, but everything was just moving so fast. So this one was like, get here, not having you to hang out with and go to dinners to. And then I was like, all right. And then waking up and getting ready by myself and like didn't have anyone to steal spirit gum from. And I'm like, all right, just get ready myself. And then I did the gig and I was like, wish Violet was here.
Yeah, I wish you guys said the same. Okay, the Zoom says it's like running out of time or something. Hold on, let me like upgrade it. Just hold that thought. We can keep going for 9 minutes.
Okay.
I miss
Not-
you.
You're such
Let me try it again. I miss you.
Is that too scary to tell people? That's funny as fuck.
I think that's funny as fuck. I think you should lean into being a fucking psychotic bitch. People need to know
I am the real me. an angel
People
who is
think,
just tormented by Violet Chachki on the daily.
oh my God, get a grip.
No. You know what I have been doing though?
What?
I found some really cute songs for us for Halloween.
Really? Oh my God, stop. You've been working.
I know.
Who are you?
Oh my God, Violet, what is wrong with you?
What?
I love that you think I just don't work. Like, what do you mean? I work every day. Literally with you.
I know. So, okay, so how were the gigs? You did Porn Idol?
I did Porn Idol. It was crazy. It was definitely crazier than I thought. It was like, I didn't really realize that everyone just volunteered to get fully naked. And then I just judged them by numbers.
Did
and
you
then
have
they
funny jokes and commentary?
yeah, it was funny. It was like kind of like fast. I don't know. There was like so many people. And one of the people, like that, the girl that like won actually came to our New York show.
Oh,
And she was, I know. Can you believe? What a small little world. I know. And then I did the other show and it was really fun because
what was the other?
It was just like me doing 3 numbers for a bunch of people.
But like where?
At Heaven.
Oh, there were 2 nights.
I did 2 nights. And like the other one, it was like crazy. Like it was just gorgeously packed. And I brought like Kevin and everyone and they just did like a little Versace shoot. And like all the Versace little bitches came and it was like gorgeous and turned that shit out for them, Gorge.
Apparently so.
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is gonna be the best summer of my life. Get into this, sweetie.
Work it, Smoochie.
I was.
I
I was. Yeah, but I'm very excited to like get back and like have a little break. Can't wait for you to get back. Oh my God, are you gonna come to Ibiza?
I think so.
You should. I want to book the flights like ASAP. I was talking about this on the podcast.
Are you going to Ibiza?
Anyway, I want to go to Ibiza, but I'm kind of thinking I only go for like a week and then come back for my birthday. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about Ibiza.
But yeah, you're finally finishing your fucking tour.
I know the tour's been going well. Montreal was amazing. It was the first night, opening night. It was so good, packed.
Yeah, it looked gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. Toronto.
I loved that girl that you shared on your story, and she's like, "I bought this ticket 3 years ago."
Literally. Well, that's the thing is, me and Vincent, the Disco Daddy, he's like my crib director. We've been doing this show. We did this show. We were actually talking tonight at dinner because we just got to Winnipeg and had dinner. We did this show in 2019 in London for the first time, and it was by far the worst performance of my life. Like, I've never done a worse job.
In Winnipeg?
No, in London, in 2019. Because like this show has been going on for literally 3 or 4 years because of COVID. And like, I'm sick of the numbers at this point because we've been doing like, I'm like, oh, and I keep having to reteach it because we have a new aerial guy, we have a new dancer, so I keep having to like relearn these numbers from 4 years ago. But like we were talking about the London show, and it was just such a bad night, and I got like, it was like definitely the worst performance of my life. Like my wig fell off. We didn't do a costume
on stage. Fully off.
Violet Chachki, season 7 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. Wig fell off on stage in front of a full theater of people in 2019.
Not you just titling a YouTube video like that.
Yeah. And then like the hard drive crashed. None of the gear got there until 5 p.m. All the costumes were held up in customs. I didn't even get to try them on. I like literally tried them on and then went on stage and like did the show. We were like 3 hours late. It was truly the worst I've ever done.
Yeah.
If anyone's watching this who was at that London show, I'm gonna come back to London and I'll get free tickets or something, a fucking something. It was so
It's like a disclaimer on the screen. It's like Violet Chachki does not mean that.
literally. No, but like it was that bad that like it was like truly like a dress rehearsal. So this has been so nice because the show is like perfect now. It's like so gorgeous and so perfect. But like now that it's perfect, I'm like kind of over it. Like kind of ready
It
for
takes a fucking long time to get that done. I mean, like even our little like bar tour moment, I feel like the little like tips and tricks you picked up along the way to make things fucking easier. You're like, trust me, bitch, you don't want to do this. I was like, okay. Like you've just like learned a lot along this way.
Yeah.
It's finally almost over.
I know. I'm so excited for a break. I'm so excited for a break and for a fucking vacation. I feel like,
I'm the same.
those like memes that are like creative people need to just make time to sit around and do nothing.
Yes.
I feel
No, literally our merch person reached out to me the other day and was like, hey, I'm reaching out because you guys have not stopped. And like just wanted to make sure you guys are okay. I was like, yeah, we're good.
we're not actually. No,
I know.
I'm fine.
No, I'm good too.
No,
Yeah.
like I'm happy. I'm really grateful to be working, and like I'm glad that like I had a really great time in Montreal. Toronto, it was like a less good show, but it was still great. Obviously, it was still really great, good audience. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I just like I'm glad that we've scheduled August and September to just sort of like chill.
Yeah.
But knowing
Yeah, no,
we're also not gonna
honey,
chilling.
not at all. But that's why I want to go out of town because I was like, there's like no way. Like, what I'm gonna do a Zoom meeting? Like, oh, like I want to leave.
But like we have to like talk about Halloween. So like, oh wait, we have to stop.
A dragonfly.
Oh, okay, I got it side by side now.
Is that better?
I think it'll be better.
Well, half the videos like that. Everyone get into it. You know, we
Anyways.
chose beauty.
Anyways,
have you like noticed? I mean, I guess you have because you're like doing your solo tour, and it's kind of like it's not like you aren't aware of what's going on. Like flights right now, since the post-pandemic flights are so out of pocket. I had no idea. I literally got a return like because I had to change my flight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, just credit me or whatever, and then I'll rebook it myself or whatever.
Yeah.
It was $11,000 to get back to LA. 11,000. I was like, saw it in my account and I was like, what? $11,000. And then I started looking up flights to like Ibiza and stuff, and I was like,
how much are those?
For like economy, like premium economy is like 3,000 or 4,000 each way.
Each way?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, it's giving Palm Springs.
Well, it's giving miles.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those for you. You can use.
That might be the only way I'm gonna go. I'd rather get fucking hairline surgery than go to fucking Ibiza.
Yeah, well, thank God my little flight credit paid for that, basically. I was like looking today and I was like, Jesus. But it's literally insane.
No, I know. That's why I'm not gonna make any money on this tour because I have to fly.
How does anyone fly anywhere? I'm like, that's in like 11,000.
No, but
I was like,
even the airlines I'm flying, nobody's working at the airport either. Like checking in, I'm checking myself in. I'm tagging my own bags. I'm putting the bags on the conveyor belt. The bags are not coming back. Like 2 bags went missing today. Not missing, but like they didn't make it on the plane. So I'm like, and they're like, oh yeah, no one's here to like talk to about the bag. They're like, there's just no one working.
So weird. And then did you see all that shit about like how everyone's tracking like the celebrity private jets now? Have you seen all that?
I saw the Kylie Jenner one.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of people. It's like Kylie, Drake, like a ton, and they're like tracking these bitches now, and it's like you took a 10-minute flight. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, what's crazy is that like we can't as a society just like figure. I'm not like a fucking economy expert by any means. Like I don't necessarily like understand the ins and outs of like
I mean,
currency.
I definitely don't. I think that whole CO2 emission thing is like absolutely out of pocket, like how much that is like emitting, I guess, or whatever you call it.
Oh,
for,
from
like,
the airplane?
amount of time. from the airplane, like it's definitely awful, but also it's like we should gang up as a society and fucking tax these planes or something, bitch.
The gas prices because of the
I don't-
war. We're
Yeah.
like the two most unqualified people to be discussing these topics. And like, because of the war,
I'm like, can we
right?
just tax the planes? So
Can we
Kylie
not,
can
like, can we not print more money? Like,
I will never not understand that. Like the value goes down. I'm like, so there's more.
but it's not backed by anything. It's literally just paper.
I don't get that.
Look,
Make
I don't get
it backed by something.
Well, and then
Who made the rules? We literally are people on a planet. Like, who are we reporting to? And it's like, oh, we owe China, like we owe the world like $1 billion. I'm like, what does that mean? To whom? Like,
to whom?
Like, where are we handing over this billion?
I'm dead. We are humans on the planet. Who are we reporting to?
Like, it's like, oh, the money won't be worth. Says who? We made up the rules. Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, what do you mean? Just change the rules. Damn the rules.
No, I don't really get it either. I'm like,
I mean, it's definitely just, I don't even know. The flights,
well,
all that. But also, like, I don't know if this might be inappropriate. I don't even know. But it's like, I don't even get, like, no one wants to work these days, loves it. But like, how, like, so I don't really want to either, but you have to. Like, I don't get how everyone's just not working.
I don't get it either. I don't get it, especially our friends. I'm like,
I would love to know.
How are you doing this?
Oh my God, our friends, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, a lot of people we know literally like LA
vacations,
not having jobs. Like no one has jobs. Just brunch 4 p.m. on a Wednesday. Sign me up, everyone you know. And they all just go on vacations every day.
Vacation, relaxing, Palm Springs, road trip, chilling, luxury goods. I'm just like, what? How are you? Are you just all in debt? Like wildly in debt? They have to be.
I have no idea.
I don't get it at all.
I mean, YOLO. I guess it's just wild.
I guess like I need to be more YOLO. Oh well, I didn't tell the story on No Gorge. During New York Pride, all my jewelry got stolen, right? And so somebody like I put my bag down, and my friend was supposed to be watching it, and he obviously wasn't. Jordan. And somebody in New York, this is such a New York thing, went in my bag, stole all of my jewelry, including the bracelet that Mick got me for Christmas, out of my bag.
And the one I got you for your birthday.
And my birthday one, and all the jewelry that I just buy I was like collecting like a lot of silver, sterling, white gold bracelets. And like I wanted like just a bunch of bracelets. And I was like really finding some really good ones and collecting them. And I had rings as well. Like somebody gave me a ring at Berkheim. It was like a snake eating its own dick, and that's gone. But I digress. Anyways, I love jewelry and it's all gone. But somebody also went in my purse and took a picture of my debit card front and back and spent 20 grand at Net-a-Porter.
I mean,
20 grand.
I would love to know who did that, because it's like the people that were at that like table area.
It was one of those GoFundMe bitches that lives in New York who's like, I got COVID, give me money.
Yeah.
Which maybe that's controversial, but some people will be having GoFundMes that definitely don't need to be having GoFundMes. Period. The end.
I think we'd all agree on that.
I'm just saying that's a generalization, but there's definitely some people out there who take advantage of the system.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I would love to know, because like I was saying, the people that were around that area, like both areas, I just can't imagine any of them doing that. I mean, I guess I can.
It got really crazy for a minute there, but my point is like I don't feel like I've ever just blown money like that. Like I'm not that kind of person to be like 20 grand at Net-a-Porter. And like when someone did that with my money, I was like, whoa. I'm like, I could have done that. Like I think
right.
I'm like, wait a second. Like I could have just bought 20 grand worth of purses from Net-a-Porter, like that.
Yeah. I mean, I did have one shopping spree this year that was definitely like that. But
when I spend money, it's always like a sample sale or like what we spent.
Yeah.
I think we spent like not that much at that sample. Like, you know what I mean? Everything that I get is like I never
it'd be
buy
stupid
retail.
if you didn't buy it.
It's always that situation. It's always like, this is a very rare piece. It's an investment piece. It's never just like, oh, I want this bag. I'm not just like,
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
always like, but it's weird. It's weird to be like, people are like that. People are like that. And
No, I am pretty much the same way, and literally these like flight situations literally made me realize that. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, maybe I just don't go. And then I was like, you know what? Like, literally, fuck it. Like, I need to get away.
YOLO.
I can just spend it. Yeah, like
YOLO. It is. I
YOLO.
guess it is becoming YOLO. I mean, I definitely want to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But the flights are just insane. I guess it's the gas prices and the nobody wanting to work thing. But I'm like, okay, but like the gas prices, I can understand. Like, the oil is like a natural resource, and it like, you have to get it and you have to refine it, and there's a war and it's territories and it's like a physical thing. But like, the not wanting to work thing is like, okay, we'll just pay people more money. And like, at work, I mean, I'm obviously not like,
it all comes down to printing more money.
an expert.
Right back there.
Right back to that. I'm not an expert, but like, okay, if the flights are 11 grand, like, can't you just use that 11 grand to like pay the people to work?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like where people are buying them. Like, I was literally on the flight. Like,
no, I know people are flying, people are traveling, and it's crazy because like, remember when the pandemic happened, like nobody was traveling, and then didn't all the airlines get like buyouts?
$4,000 for economy is crazy. I just can't believe.
Well, I'm just like, but everything else has to like, and then also like the US dollar and the euro are like now equal. Because I also don't really get that.
Just make it equal.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna sound like the biggest fucking idiots. I get like every country
it's just like
has their own economy, and like then it reflects like the wealth of that country. But like, it's weird to be like when I buy wigs from my guy in France, he's like, oh, the wig's gonna be whatever, 500 euros, and I'm like, great. And then I go to pay him, and it's like,
and it's
800 euros. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, so like, and I'm like, oh, cool. So it's like, you know, I'm paying for $1,000 wig. He's like, no, you're not. It's a $500 wig. And I'm like, but it's not. Like, it's just so weird that even like mentally, it is equal. Like, when you say like 500 euros, it's like, I'm not really thinking like, oh, that's like twice as much. but now I guess it's equaled, which is good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go vintage shopping tomorrow at good old Relic.
Oh,
yeah.
And Matt, I want to go shopping.
Well, I'll look and see if they have anything cute for you, sweetie.
So sick of working, honestly.
Oh, I'm so excited for a break. It's like actually insane. Like, you don't even. I was gonna say you don't even know, but you definitely know.
I definitely know. Well, my thing is like, when I get back to LA, I'm gonna like take some Adderall and just like like taxes done, house clean, trash out. Like, I'm just gonna like
revive life,
get through like all the bullshit I have to do. Like, I want everything 100%. Like perfect,
gorgeous,
like, everything gorgeously done. Everything like everyone's paid. Everyone's like their W-9s. Like, everything's accounted for. Everything's put away. All the wigs are washed. Like, everything is like.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely need that too.
Like, definitely. Like, I'm gonna be needing like to hire some people to come help me clean and like get everything, because like I left my house for this tour and it's disgusting.
Oh,
After our tour and then packing for this tour, it's like I'm like ashamed. I'm like, I need to grow up and like,
oh my god,
I can't live like this anymore. Then after I take care of all that stuff, vacation.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Oh my god. So we were talking about fucking god complexes per usual. Remember when I showed you that TikTok and that guy like put it in the best words ever, and like they called it gay audacity? It's like really put things in perspective for me, because I definitely have the gnarliest gay audacity to ever live. And it's basically, it's like this guy was just saying, it's like there's a thing called gay audacity where it's like you are gay, so you just think you possess every skill to be
You're
do
like not
everything.
wrong.
If there's one thing that you should know about me, it's that my homosexual audacity leads me to believe I possess any and all required skills to complete whatever project I've set my mind to, despite having absolutely no previous experience in that particular craft.
I think if we really wanted to do something, we would figure it out. Like that's how I've
Like-
always done everything.
I agree. And it's like gorgeous too. And you know what my newest gay audacity is? There's this fucking, have you seen Blown Away on Netflix?
No.
Oh my God, there's 3 seasons. It's so good, Violet. It's like RuPaul's Drag Race for glass blowers.
What?
And they're fucking blowing glass and it's like shattering and it's like crazy. They're running around and they have to make like the craziest art piece ever in like 5 hours.
You're telling
like-
me glass blowers got a TV show before You and Me?
Well, 3 seasons of a show. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's
I
so good.
How?
It's so good.
How
Bitch,
is that
they're-
entertaining?
You have to watch it. It's like
Are they
crazy.
compete? What is the prize? What do you win? Like what is what?
Oh,
like,
you win.
is there, like-
money? They do a final gallery show, like where they have to fill a full gallery with their art, and their work gets like put in like a museum that's really famous, and they get money, and it's just like really like high ranks in the glass blowing world.
I'm
And
literally.
it's called,
I was
and when
literally-
you shove the glass, you blow the glass in a glory hole. I fuck you not. It's called and the girls are like, the people like don't even have like any idea that any of these terms are like so crazy, and they're like, I've never seen this many hot glory holes in my life. Like all these flaming glory holes are heated up today, and they're like overalls, paint on their overalls in a
ponytail and glasses.
Yes, and it's fucking the best. You have to watch it.
I'll tell you right now, Mick. I'm definitely not watching that.
Wait.
But
Wait, hold on.
okay.
Sorry about that. Someone FaceTimed me and it just went to shit. Why don't you watch it though? It's literally so good. You
Should I
will
get
love
my-
it.
Didn't you get my buccal fat removed?
Yes, we both need that done. We have literally discussed all the surgeries we need 100 times. I was supposed to get my surgery today.
I'm gonna definitely get my hairline done.
My hairline's
then-
like maybe worse than yours now.
Okay, it's definitely not, but thanks for being sweet.
No, it's fucking out of pocket. Like, look at how far that is going back. I'm like it needs to be like here.
Yeah, we both need it.
Turkey.
I'm gonna get the eyelid surgery where they take out the extra skin here.
I'm getting the eyelid surgery where they take it out too and pull this fucking down.
And then
See, look at that. Gorgeous.
Like those
We
two
both
things-
need eyelid. We both need hair. And
I don't think you need the eyelid, but whatever.
Are you crazy? That's my maybe number 1. That's like so good. And and my body's happening like immediately though. I just had to cancel it because they said I have to wear did I tell you this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said I have to wear the compression garments for 6 weeks for 24 hours a day.
I don't think that's true. I think it's probably
I
like
looked it
4.
up and it is. It's like everyone, and I was watching TV and shit and like botched and all these shows and they all say it too. And I'm like, damn, 6 fucking weeks. That means like,
Okay, what is up with you? You have all this free time to just like flip through television and watch glass blowing shows.
girl, I've been literally up all night. Like I've been sleeping like a couple hours a night. I've been like, I watched the whole season in like one
Maybe
night.
a Xanax prescription.
I know I don't have any Xanax, and like the Boots, like the pharmacy here in the UK, like don't sell NyQuil and stuff. They only sell like these random like sleep pills. That's just like valerian root.
Honey, I've been getting gorgeous sleep.
Well, I'm hoping Milan turns me out. But yeah, I think glass blowing goes into my things of gay audacity. I think I could do it, and I want to do it. I think it's so sickening, bitch.
You're insane. You should do stand-up.
After my glass blowing career, I will go right into stand.
You could do both. at the same time.
Actually, when I was in high school, like my chaotic energy, like it's not new. It's been consistent throughout my life. And so they used to think I was like on drugs all the time. So they would always drug test me at school. And then they would like make me do like breathalyzers before I would go into like dances and stuff. And I couldn't even do the full breathalyzer because my lungs were just so little.
So
maybe I can't do it, but I think I want to try.
amazing. Well,
You would probably be pretty good at your visions for glass blowing might be really good.
I am more of a ceramics kind of girl. Is there a ceramics drag race?
Like the pot on the
like
thing.
A wheel, yeah, the wheel.
See, I don't see me being bad at that either. Like get some water, get some clay, put your little thingy in and turn the pedal and make it gorgeous.
The crazy part is, Nick, you're bad at like a lot of things.
Are you kidding?
Not
Are you lying? What am I bad at?
Organization.
Okay, that's
keeping
not a skill.
Like cleaning.
Okay,
hygiene.
what about things? That is not true. Why do you think Okay, well, what about I'm good at actual skills. Everything.
Like what?
I just named a couple. Glass blowing and ceramics.
I don't know. Maybe I just haven't delved that deep into our relationship yet.
What have I been like? Anything? I feel like if it has anything to do with artistry, like I'm gonna slay it. And so are you.
I am curious what your thoughts are for Halloween.
Oh, there's this one song I found for our duo that's really cute. It's so cute.
Oh my god, you have to bleep that out, Niall, because we can't.
And it's like a club mix. It's like gorgeous. And then
you have to send it to me. Well, that's one of the things that when we get back in August, we sort of have to think about what we're gonna do.
No, we have to do a Halloween shoot. We have a lot to do. But shit like that's like fun though.
Yeah, that's the thing is I want to start having more fun in drag.
Like we used to.
Back in the day. No, I still have fun. I just honestly I think what it is that this show that I'm doing now is so, like I was saying, it's just so at this point, like I've worn these costumes, I've done these numbers, and I'm like, I feel very like stagnant. It's just because the pandemic just like dragged it out for so long.
Yeah.
That I'm ready for like some fresh. Either it's like stop drag or like refresh the vibes.
Refresh. Yeah, no, it'll be sickening. I'm really excited. I'm actually like really excited for Halloween. Like, it's gonna be gorgeous.
I know. I just love Halloween.
And I can't wait to just like get back to like, I can't wait for you to come back for tour and us just like hang out. Like I miss you. I fucking haven't. I mean, even though we were on tour together, it's like, that's like not.
We actually haven't like just hung out and like
literally when
done
we got
like fun stuff.
100%. No, when we got in like a fight or whatever, who did I tell? Brett, maybe? I was like, oh, Violet and I got in a fight, or like, I forgot who it was, but I was like, yeah. So we're just like hanging out or whatever. And she was like, I think it's probably just because you guys have it. You like, I feel like every relationship needs those moments where you're like just sitting and like Netflixing and like laughing. And you guys like don't do that. And I was like, that's literally true. We've just been going.
We're either working or we're going out after working.
Yeah, which we're not like, when we're going out, we're trying to talk to men's and not each other.
Not me lately.
Okay, that's like new, so.
I know.
But yeah, so, and not me lately with the monkeypox going around. Can't be me.
Oh my God. I cannot. I don't even think like, if I went to like a circuit party and got monkeypox, I would rather kill myself. Like that is such a way.
I'm like so mentally unstable. I would literally like cut off my skin. I would cut off my skin.
Well, it's like
girl,
I've not been to a party ever in my life that is worth
that.
Like imagine going. Imagine it's a bad party and you're like, oh.
But I was like researching it. It's like you really have to be like grinding on them, making out with them. Like I don't think like if you like hug them, I don't think you'll get it. From what I'm like getting.
Well, a child in Los Angeles got it.
Yeah, because it's like in their home.
I don't know.
I want
the vaccine.
It's like prolonged contact. But yeah, no, I need the vaccine. I was gonna try to get it here, but it's like so hard to get shit across seas.
Yeah, well, that's something that we have to get when we get back to LA in August. Sorry, I just yawned on our podcast. It doesn't feel like we're doing a podcast right now.
I know we're just talking. I'll wait for you if you want, because I fucking don't want to really go alone either.
Yeah, I definitely need to get it when we get back to LA.
Not even joking, like the first day you get back, I'm gonna drag you.
One thing that you're also not good at is keeping track of your shit.
See, that's not his talent.
Yes, it is. It's part of being a professional.
And I feel like I've gotten better.
You haven't, because you lost your computer, you lost your wallet, you left your you didn't know where your costume
I think I have
a problem. Yeah.
No, well, yeah.
You have a
But I've been trying
serious
to work on
problem.
it. But I have the costume. I have to have my wallet. There's no way I don't have it. Like we
How do you
checked
not know?
because I didn't pack my stuff in that room that day. So
Yeah,
I
because
think
you
it
were
probably
being a
just
little
got shoved
diva.
in. Yes, I was. I literally was. No, I was just like, I just need a break. Like I was like, I just need to be alone for a second, regroup. So I took a moment as a diva. But yeah, I'm not the best at organization and things like that. London has just been fucking sickening. Like I got to go to a little Vogue party for my Vogue cover while I was here. And everyone was here.
How was that?
Which it was really cute. Like it was really cute. Like everyone was there and we just like partied. We went to the Box. I'd never been to the Box here. The show was buck wild.
Yeah, it's good.
I was like dying. I was not ready for that. This bitch was like literally shoving paint in her vagina and squirting it onto canvas.
So good. Honestly, the show. And the New York Box, I saw a guy shit on a pizza and eat it.
I had no idea. I was just amazed. And
Amazing.
I want to go back.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, I was obsessed. And the person hosting was like so fucking turnt. I just got
Funny.
re-triggered. Like so good. Just like the best presence. Like just such a good host. I was like, oh, love. It was really turning me out that night.
Who'd you go with? Just Kevin?
No, I went with Kai. You know Kai, that model. And that might be it. I feel like there was more people, but it was fun though. But I mean, London's been gorgeous. Missing you. Your tour looks fabulous. I cannot wait to reunite.
I know.
Have a stunning dinner.
Oh my God, I miss you so much, babe. It was so good to catch up.
It really was. You're such an asshole.
What? I'm acting.
Oh. It really was so good to catch up. I miss you. I hope you kill the rest of your tour. And I'll talk to you soon.
There's Slate in Milano.
Oh, you know I will.
Bye, Gorge.
Bye, Gorge. No, Gorge.